Okay, so let's get started. Has anybody checked if Sem put our class videos up on the website? Because I haven't checked yet. I haven't done it yet. Lazy.
It says click here to view videos, but I didn't click it to see if yours is on there, but I think they do.
Okay, I'm gonna check just really quick because I think I mentioned it last class. I'm gonna start. I think okay. Um, Making sure that we can all get access to any video recordings, just in case for some reason, like maybe we can't get access to YouTube. But I have been uploading and putting them on. Yes, they are. Okay. There's here. Okay, great. So I'm going to share it with you just so just so you can see where it is. If believe, I don't know how I think you go to the if you're going to sign in. It says that click here to get access to all that stuff, right? Okay, yep, I know. Awesome, great. Click that, you just click my name right here, and then going to North African Lit, and it should be right there, all right? So in addition to our YouTube page, I'll keep using, but I'll keep also uploading stuff to the SEM page so you can have access it there as well, all right? So just to keep you updated on things, okay, who's G? Who's just G? Oh, Georgia, okay, sorry. So, because I'm doing it for the sake of our attendance here. All right. Yesterday, my daughter had a fever, had a stomach bug. So getting things done for today was difficult. She's getting better, so it's always a good thing, but she still has a little bit of a fever. So today, what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna focus. I didn't have time to get everything written down, like all the notes, like I have been doing. So today, just want to focus on a couple of things that we're gonna do for tomorrow's class. Okay, that's what today's before. Just because I'm just a lot of stuff happening. I want to make sure that we check in on each other, but also just update you on what are we doing. And really, the section we read for today, we can move it to tomorrow as well. So here's what I'm thinking for tomorrow's class. So, and just some reminders as well. Need to share. So first, to remind you, if you haven't done the question yet, right? The prison in Merceau question, let's do it by midnight tonight. Make sure you do that and make sure you're applied to 2 others. So that's something that still, if you haven't done it yet, a majority of you haven't yet, make sure you do, okay? There will be no question that you have to answer for today's reading, okay? I'm actually thinking about a way to wrap up this novel, maybe a little bit longer writing, besides just a question, but just a longer writing that we can wrap up the novel with, okay? So that's the first thing. So no question for this section, but if you haven't done this one yet, please do so, all right? And let's do it at the end of tonight. We are going to wrap up, we're going to finish our reading of the novel for tomorrow's class. So we'll take chapter 3 that we're going to read for today and finish up. There's only 2 more chapters left. I think it's maybe 20 pages left, maybe 25 for tomorrow. And this is a quick read, so it should be pretty quick to get through. I don't know if maybe it's shorter for you. My book has big text. I don't know. I'm using a different version than what you're reading. So make sure you finish the book for tomorrow, and we'll wrap it up tomorrow. Like I said, I'm thinking instead of doing a Google question, like we have been doing here, have it be, maybe I ask you to write 2 pages about the novel as a whole, asking you a question to think about, and wrap that up. Because here's the thing, I'm trying to think about essays, if we want to do that. I know I said in that welcome to the class video that we do essays. I'm sort of thinking that might not be the best option for you, but as well as for me, because I don't have nearly as much time in my day to read through essays in longer pieces. Like these questions I can read through, but now that my daughter's home. It's sort of like once I'm done teaching, I go help take care of her. I don't have the time that I did at SEM in the building to like actually sit down and read through stuff. So that grading period for me has been greatly shrunken. So it'd be harder for me to read through a bunch of longer essays, give you good feedback on, not as like bad feedback and just like minimal stuff. Like I want to give you good feedback. Um, and it's harder for me for all my classes to do that with this new scheduling and the new way of doing stuff for me. So I'm over the fence, I think, of deciding of not doing longer essays. I think that'd be the best case for everybody. Anybody want to do longer essays? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Um, so I think right now doing the questions is a good way to keep up sort of writing and engaging with the book on a shorter level, but maybe like 2 pages at most as a way to respond and sort of wrap up the book for everybody. I think that is the most efficient way to keep a writing up, but also like sort of still practicing skills that can apply to an essay. Okay. So 2 pages with the longest amount of writing, I think, right now and for the foreseeable future. Does anyone have any concerns about that or questions about that? Because I know this is sort of a new thing I'm thinking about right now, but anybody have concerns about doing that? Okay, if you do, please tell me, because I want to make sure that I can give you feedback, but also that you have the time and the energy to do that work and feel like you know what you're doing. Okay, so there's that. So wrapping up the book for tomorrow. If you haven't answered the question, discussion question, make sure to do that. I will most likely give you the topic for that 2-page assignment for next class. It will not be due until after we return from break. So not like at the immediate start of break, but after we return from break. I want you to have time to have a break and not be doing work. So that I'll give you time to think about that topic, and it probably won't be due until the week after we return from break. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. So things that I'm thinking about. Okay, I think that's all I have for today. All right. Just because I haven't had a lot of time with Josie being sick to really make this at least a class that we can talk about stuff. So tomorrow, I know I'm just reading myself, finish the book. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'll give you some things to think about. I'll give you the topic for our 2-page writing. That won't be due until after we come back from break. But the main thing right now is getting the writing done, the question done here, and making sure that we finish up the reading. We'll take some time to finish up the book, wrap up the book. I'm also in the process of scanning in the book we're reading next. We won't start reading that until we come after break, return after break, okay? So, any questions? Okay. All right, so I will upload the video, I will upload any new information, and I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody.
Hello, Durkin.
Oh, yeah,
Did you see my email?
I saw it this morning, yes.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So I won't be in any afternoon classes.
so I don't know what's been told to you yet. We're figuring out a new schedule. So ideally, hopefully, afternoon classes will be becoming morning classes on B days and what is it? D days? D days and F days. That schedule hasn't been fully determined just yet, but hopefully, I don't know when, I forget when our afternoon classes are, but hopefully those will be afternoon classes for you. If not, I'll just, you can just watch the recordings. Can you see the recordings when I put them up?
Oh, if they upload to YouTube, I can.
You can't on YouTube.
I can.
Oh, you can, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if any afternoon classes or any classes that you can't make, just watch the videos. But also I'll have the notes too, like I've been doing. That's also a good way just to like look through what we talked about for that day. All right. So if you can, if you want to, you can watch the video. I might say, yeah, like in the notes, watch this video. But usually all the notes that I give you go over everything we talk about in the video as well. Okay. But yeah, I did see your email. I'm sorry I didn't respond to it earlier.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Okay. I'll see you later then. Bye.